So today was a beautiful day. Um, this was my 7th day, and they actually, normally you're only supposed to do the sauna 5 days. They only let you do the sauna 5 days. I think that's because it's expensive to get someone to open up a detox shop. They need people there for if anyone's coming. So it was the weekend, so they like to have the weekends off, I think. And so, but I said, listen, I'm paying 20 grand. I want a sauna 7 days a week. So they decided, okay, we'll let you do it 6 days a week. So they found someone specifically for me, and it turned out to be an amazing guy. So I show up at the detox shop. It's just me and this other guy who had been working here for a while, and then ended up getting fired. But he still has a good relationship with them, and he's this really neat spiritual guy. And so I did the sauna with him. We had amazing talks. He's been in Sedona for a while, and I think we're going to do some hiking and biking together. And it was great. So we spent two and a half hours in the sauna today. Did all my chelation. Felt really exhausted while I was in the sauna, quite exhausted, especially. And I did about 40 minutes of exercise before that at the detox shop because I wanted to get my workout done in the morning. Instead of just doing the regular 20 to 30 minutes. So then after the sauna, great guy took me back to the house. We had lunch, and the food here is amazing. Like I can't, for lunch, we had this chicken with amazing chicken salad. It tasted just like chicken salad, but there was no eggs, no milk, all organic. With this amazing sort of 100% protein quinoa pasta salad. So it tastes just like pasta, but it was protein, not high in carbs, and really spectacular tortilla shell that was made from I forgot the name of the grain, but another high protein grain. Quite yummy. And then we had these brownies for dessert. I literally have no sugar here, but they're sugar-free, gluten-free, made from carob and stevia, and I'm telling you, they tasted just like real brownie cupcakes, like as good as. Phenomenal. I gotta get all these recipes before I go. So, anyways, that was great. Then after lunch, boom, we were done lunch. Didn't have much time because I want to go on a hike. We went on this spectacular hike in the back of in Sedona. I forget the name of the canyon. It's a Runyon Canyon. Or no, it's not Runyon Canyon. What's the name of it? Anyways, I forget the name of the canyon. But we went. It's actually, there's a beautiful resort back there called Enchantment where all the celebrities go to. It's these massive palatial villas and it's a spa resort right in this canyon because this canyon is considered a vortex, a spiritual vortex. And there's a lot of native ruins in there from like literally 800 years ago. It's amazing. These massive canyons, and in the canyons are these like holes that where the natives would live in the caves, and they have these rock doors surrounding, actually sort of cordoning off the holes in these caves. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about probably, but beautiful, just stunning, beautiful red rock, so really wonderful hike. We hiked for about 2.5 hours, and it was amazing to see in this canyon, to see all this sort of desert vegetation, to see cactuses and to see guava plants, and we saw some lizards and all this, and then suddenly you come into the canyon, there's some maple trees and pine trees, so it was brought back, and blue jays. I saw a blue jay too, so I felt right back into Canada. Because I guess in the canyon it's far less, it's a little more humid, a little more cool, so different vegetation grows here. So long story short, we finished our hike, I got back from the hike and had literally about 20 minutes and I was exhausted because I think the sauna has been catching up with me. Exhausted. Went right to dinner. We had a spectacular chili dinner. I mean, the food is really good. Salad, the dressing they made me, it's a ranch dressing, but again, a vegan, so they use veganese, which is mayonnaise without eggs, and cream, etc., and just a bunch of different garlic and spices and lemon juice and some olive oil. And I'm telling you, it tastes like a Caesar dressing. It's to die for. Anyways, fantastic food. We had our dinner. And then right after dinner, there was a Peruvian family, this amazing, beautiful Peruvian family, came in and did this whole spiritual drumming. This man, his wife, and his daughter, and they played such beautiful music with their drums and with their flutes, and they said a lot of prayers for us, and they came around and would play the drums right to our heads and gave us this amazing, this sort of fragrance that just you put on your face and it just opened up your pores, and it was a really wonderful experience. And then we all got up and sort of danced and danced, and it was such a touching. People were crying, and this woman here, who's such a beautiful lady. She's I haven't talked about her yet. She's 65. She was a school teacher, obviously a very loving family, because her well, I'll get to that in a minute. So she was married with a son. I don't know what other children she has, but she, over the years, had anxiety attacks and started to go on Valium, and was put on a lot of it over time, and just got completely addicted to the point where she couldn't function very well at all without it. And then she was having a lot of difficulty and getting worse and worse, and they tried to take her, not here, but somewhere else, they tried to take her off everything, and it caused this unbelievable chemical reaction. And so she, most of every day, they put her back up, and now she's trying to do this alternative treatment. But most of every day, she is literally scared she's going to die all day. She's in a panic state. She's incoherent. She's having difficulty functioning and moving, and it's really sad to see. But what's beautiful is her son has come to live here on his own, just to be with her. This amazing 30-year-old guy who's a musician. He's a drummer that travels the world as a drummer, and just a beautiful looking guy, great heart, great spirit, funny, cool, and he's given up his life just to be with her every day and to take care of her, and just to see, and she is, bless her, like she's such a pain. I understand her pain so much, because I have it on at times I feel a lot of what she's feeling, but she has it constantly, and it's heartbreaking to watch. And he's with her all the time, and I've never seen anything like it. And she's rarely okay, like rarely. She's even has a smile or talks normally. And tonight he was dancing with her, and they were dancing together, and she was smiling. And he's such a cool dude. He's such a dude, and people here everyone loves him, and he's just here for his mother. And I wanted to cry during the ceremony, because she opened up, and it was one of the few times she smiled, and she danced with him, and they danced, and we all just clapped and cheered, and then we all got up and danced. It was quite beautiful, and that was it. And I've been feeling pretty good. The last few days have been nice. As I said, the first few days were very horrific. I was extremely anxious and wanted to go home, constantly. That's really all I wanted to do, was just get home. And I kept thinking, how can I get home? How am I going to get out of here? How can I get am I going to call a car? Like, how am I going to get from here to the airport and get my plane done? And I was so fucked up. And I think all the chelation and the saunas and everything, the fear, I was in a bad place, and it just completely shifted. Today is Sunday. It shifted, I think, on Wednesday. And I wonder if it is already just taking taking all these different supplements and doing the saunas, etc. So I'm having a fairly interesting. Plus, I do this thing every day. It's glutathione. They actually steam it. So you steam it and you smoke it like pot. And as I can't smoke pot, it's a good thing that I cough like crazy, because I didn't get into cigarettes either, but you smoke it like pot, so I completely just breathe it in, and with this machine, it's like a pop machine, and it just actually makes me feel very good and very calm. It's interesting. Glutathione is an amazing detoxifier, but it's also a really great. It's just a great for the body, for your immune system. What do you call that? I'm trying to find the right word. It is a great antioxidant. There's the word. Fantastic antioxidant. So, and and just after Wednesday when things shifted, things have been really good. I got a mountain bike, so I've I went for a ride, doing a bit of biking, and just been blown away by the scenery. But the workload of these saunas, I know it sounds like not a lot, 2 hours, 3 hours in the sauna, but it is intense on the body with these chelators. And then I make sure I do my exercise. And then there's, we have groups, we have therapy groups in the day. We have a nighttime. We on Friday night we did this. I don't even do art. Never done art in my life, and we're all sitting around doing art. We're doing these. We're making this thing called musical chairs arts, where we have this amazing, cool, funky music on, and we started our own painting. Like we'd start it, and then immediately we'd say switch, and we'd switch, and we'd go all the way around the room till people had worked on each other. Everyone had worked on your painting, and at the end you see what comes at the end. And stuff I'd never think I'd ever want to do, but it's quite interesting and fun, touching, and it's a touching group. I mean, it's amazing to see. There's 18-year-olds and and a 50-year-old, and just people with schizophrenia who don't talk very much, and other people that are so animated, and people coming off, as I said, that one person here is this amazing woman who had was a successful athlete, extremely successful athlete, and just a beautiful soul, and was from Canada, and she got herself into crack, heroin, all these other things, and for a few years, and it destroyed her life, and she finally got here to get well, and it's amazing. After 4.5 weeks, she's off everything, and she's got there could be a chance she could go back to being a great athlete and being a great just amazing to see certain people's lives. Anyways, that's today. So that was today. We'll talk again. Take care. Good night.